Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Varsity Media Sports Network. It's Chick-fil-A Arena, the Tim Hortons Iceplex here in Rochester. Alex Brasky here with you for the Pink the Rink night. It's Victor taking on Pittsford in a Class A, Class B, Section 5 matchup. Pittsford comes into this game at 9-2-1, members of Class A, while Victor 4-5-2, members of Class B this season. This is a rematch of last year's Section 5 Class A title game. As you see the stats for each side, Pittsford 63 goals for, 25 against, 34-38 for Victor. Pittsford dominating at home, while Victor has struggled a bit on the road this season. Last year in the Class A title game, that game was won by Pittsford 2-1 in double overtime. Victor had won the Class A title this season before, so these are two Titanic programs in Section 5 getting ready to square off here for a good cause on the Section 5 and Varsity Media Broadcast Network. Should be a good one here. Got our A crew here with you.
We'd like to please welcome Helena Shumway from the Breast Cancer Coalition.
We will have a pregame ceremony here. As I said before, this game for a great cause, the Pink the Rink Night. It's been a tradition in Pittsford since 2010, and it's raised over $91,000 for the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester.
It's an honor to join you in your support of those touched by cancer. Tonight we are proud to present you.
We'll pause for a moment and let you listen to the pregame ceremony.
Tonight's check brings the total contributions for the annual Pink the Rink hockey game to over $100,000. Thank you for your support.
And then year in and year out. And a great turnout here in Rochester for this one. A lot of pink throughout the crowd. Pink being worn by both teams as well. As you see Pittsford with the pink sweaters and the pink ribbon. Victor with the blue sweaters and the pink V. And both sides faithful fan sections wearing their pink as well, and balloons and such scattered throughout as well. So we'll pause for a moment for the national anthem, and we'll be back for the pregame and puck drop here in Rochester.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
All right, a beautiful rendition of the anthem, and I think we're ready to go here at the Tim Hortons Iceplex. Alex Brasky, Joel Balthaser, Spencer White, Patrick Sloan with you on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Thank you to Sydney, who came back from ski racing in Ellicottville to sing the anthem.
Sydney,
Good luck in your races, Sydney.
great job on that national anthem. Part of the Alpine ski team for Pittsford, so traveling back to express herself with the anthem and get us started here. As this game likely to come down to special teams and which team can convert on a few odd man rush-ins, put in a power play goal or two. Both teams rely on their power play and like to grind you out in the defensive zone. Some of the top players for each side, Simon Cole and Caleb Clark, control things offensively for Victor, while Brady McMahon has been quite an impressive player for Pittsford this season. We're underway here between these two teams, and like I said, expecting a good one here in Rochester. Coming up middle of the ice was Dylan Weldon. He had it tipped away and now a whistle blown. Face-off coming up. The band to our left. Great environment here for a great cause. We'll tell you a little bit more about the history of Pink the Rink and the great cause that it supports as we go along here. As Pittsford going to work it over the line, and they do. Into the Victor zone. An opportunity in front. It goes wide. Now Victor able to collect it. It was Clark with it before the whistle was blown. And another faceoff coming up. It's like we have the athletic trainer coming out for a Victor player. Slow to get off the ice here. And that is Parker Irwin, the top defensive player for Victor. So we'll monitor his status. It would be a critical loss for the Blue Devils as they hope to get Irwin back in short time. In goal for Pittsford tonight, Aiden Brown, the junior goaltender, experienced in the net for the Panthers. A big hit delivered there near the far boards by David Pollard, one of the Pollard brothers for Pittsford. Oh, that one off the right post. Pittsford nearly had an early goal. This one corralled by Samuel Streb as Victor trying to push it up ice here. On the near side, now down into the corner, chasing after it is Ian Erskine, trying to push it ahead, but it was tipped away. Here comes Victor on the attack. Nathan Romas. That one knocked away, and Pittsford comes up with it. Behind the net, Griffin Rizzi dumps it around the boards. Charles Hazel now behind Brown. The Panthers look to clear it out, and they do. So these teams wearing unique uniforms here tonight. Is 23 for Pittsford is in fact Pollard. To make that update here on our roster, but defensive battle going on thus far. Pittsford in Victor's zone on the far side. He's behind the net. Ryan Kronchak trying to get it out. Now in control of Charles Sealer, and he sends it down the ice. Pittsford. Edward Wu dumps it in, and it's going to be icing. So a face-off for Victor here. As they look to light the lamp early on. A face-off won by the Blue Devils, fired on by Oliver Cole. High and wide. This one corralled by Simon Cole, and that one also wide of the net. Over the line, here comes Pittsburgh. Brady McMahon, nice move, and a backhand goal. The Panthers with the early lead. Beautiful move. And it's McMahon, like a bolt of lightning, flashing into the offensive zone and putting it past Nathan McBride for the backhanded goal. Here's the replay on the Varsity Media Sports Network. As Pittsford is on the board, 1-0 Panthers lead. 14-10 remaining in this first period. Victor looking to answer, knocked away in front. That one's sent on by Ryan Franchak. I believe that assist goes to Keegan Garver, another of Pittsford's top offensive players. So the dynamic duo of Garver and McMahon getting it done for the Panthers in the early going. Face-off, won by the Panthers. They lofted over. Noah Weinman corrals it for Victor, but it's quickly taken away by the Panthers. Here's Pollard with it for Pittsford. Sends it on net, wide. There's Simon George collecting it in the corner. He has it knocked away by a couple of Victor defenders. And Blue Devils up the wall. Christopher Donnelly had it briefly, but it was taken away. Donnelly gets it back, sends it on. Just wide of Brown. Another one sent on net there. Pollard sent it right into the chest of Victor's McBride. He hangs on, and we'll have a face-off coming up. So here's the replay on the goal. They give the assist to Garva, but really a one-man show there for McMahon, flipping it with the backhand and the celly to follow. Victor trying to work it out. Hit delivered there by Casey Regan. Keeps it in for the Panthers. Now it's Gavin Bergio flipping it over to a teammate in the corner. But the Panthers take it right back. Chasing after it now is Regan. Up the far wall. Into the corner now. Behind the net for Bergio. Stephen Mastro Simone keeps it in for Pittsford. Panthers doing a nice job here, keeping the pressure on. Victor finally able to work it out. This one chased down by Regan. Off the bench comes Oliver Cole, and he's able to keep it in for Victor. Pittsford quickly going the other way. Worked it over the line, but Victor able to keep it in. A chance in front, turned away by Brown. And it looks like we have a penalty coming up here. And we do. Headed to the box is Pittsford's Gabriel Cromer. Like tripping was the call. 2 minutes for Cromer. Face off in front of Brown on the far side, in front of the Pittsford pink zone. Told you about Pink the Rink to begin this game.
Penalties, number 18, Edward Wu. 2 minutes for tripping.
And tripping was the call. As we may have had the player wrong. Is it Edward Wu, 18? Really see from my angle into the box. They announced 18, so we'll go with Edward Wu. And we saw the 8, didn't see the 1 beside it. So Wu in the box for 2 minutes. But Pittsford able to work it out. Trying to kill this penalty. Minute 15 remaining. Streaking down the middle of the ice. Victor's Simon Cole. That one went wide. Blue Devils able to keep it in. Nice job by Victor keeping the pressure on here. But a nice dump out by Pittsford. One flip by Robert Briggs down the ice. As the Blue Devils chase after it, here comes the captain for Victor. As Irwin has made his way back on after a brief respite due to that early injury. Streaking down is once again Cole. That one turned away by the Pittsford defense. 20 seconds remaining in the penalty. Pittsford doing a nice job killing it off. Maybe one more chance for Victor here. That one turned away. Looked like Charles Seiler was knocked down in front of the net. That one deflected into the corner, still being worked on there. Finally, Ian Erskine able to get it away. And yes, it was Wu breaking out of the penalty box just now, as the power play has expired. That one dumped in, and it's Drew Ricketts behind the net for Pittsford. That one, an odd deflection from behind the net, nearly scooted off the skate of Brown, but well aware of that, he was able to turn it away. Now he collects that one, and we'll have a face-off coming up. Pittsford with the early 1-0 advantage. Brady McMahon on the early goal, and just announced on the PA here the Chuck-a-Puck contest coming up, Joel. And from my days as a youngster watching the Batavia Ice Devils hockey program, I'll tell you what, Chuck-a-Puck was always something I looked forward to. My parents didn't look forward to it, although it was always for a good cause. I tended to bother them for a few pucks to chuck. 9 minutes remaining in this opening period. Pittsford with the early advantage. On the attack once again, Bradley Pollard put it on net in the crease, and a goal. Pittsford adds to its advantage. In there to score that one was Simon George, finishing the job as it got loose in the crease. McBride couldn't corral it. It looked like George, yes, there to tip it in. So Pittsford, the 2-0 advantage, 8:47 remaining in the opening period. Victor reeling in the early going.
Number 16, Simon George.
Dumped in by Victor, chasing after it is Caleb Clark. That's really what you need if you're Victor. You got to get Clark going. He's really the setup man for this Blue Devils team. Cole, really the player that the offense runs through, but Clark has done a nice job setting up his teammates all season long, and I think that's what you're going to have to see if Victor is going to be able to turn the tide here. As the goal scored by McMahon was his 8th of the season. And the goal scored, try to find it for Simon George, but that might take me a little while, as it's been a nice season for this Pittsford team, particularly McMahon, up near the leaders in Section 5 in terms of points. 25 points on the season, 18 assists for McMahon this year to go with his 8 goals. This one near the Pittsford bench. Panthers able to control it, and now looking to work it into the Victor zone. Over the line come the Blue Devils. This one being knocked around in the neutral zone here. And Victor able to come up with it. Trying to gain some momentum here late in the first period. It's been all Pittsford thus far, 2-0, and Pink the Rink Night, which has been a staple here in the Pittsford School District since 2010. Now, this event has raised over $100,000 for the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester. This annual event began when friends of Pittsford Hockey Board member Celeste Fromm proposed the idea for Pink the Rink after watching her son play in a similar event at the State University of New York at Fredonia. Fromm believed it would be an effective way to bring the community together for a worthy cause, and the Pittsford School District would like to thank her for her dedication and compassion, as she's still a big part of the event. And Pittsford School District Superintendent Michael Pirro says it really invites the entire community and families to come together for some fun and a great cause, and it fosters the spirit in the Pittsford students of giving back through long-standing traditions such as this one. And it's something that Pirro believes helps make the Pittsford students better citizens of the world. So face-off coming up once again as Brown hung on to that one. 6:16 remaining in the opening period. Victor with an opportunity here. Goal! The Blue Devils cut their deficit in half. And it's Simon Cole pushing it past Brown. Set up nicely there was Cole. And just like that, it's 2-1. And a nice celly for the Victor youngster as well. Just trying to see who got the assist there. Tough to see on our monitor, but Cole was there to put it home. So 2-1, Victor showing some sign of life here.
Victor goal scored on the power play by number 17, Simon Cole. Assist by number 11, Parker Irwin.
So the assist goes to Irwin, who returned from an early injury. His return proving critical as he's on the board with the assist to Cole. It is Cole's 6th goal of the season. We'll get you the number. Went away from the stat page on my screen. We'll have to reload that in a second. We'll get you the stats for George, but here comes Pittsford on the attack once again. Nice job in front of the net, turned away there by Dylan Weldon. As Weldon gets it back for Victor here, looking to dump it out. Excuse me, that one was saucered over to Weldon. As it was Keelan Ahern, excuse me, Justin Slavny for Victor. This one batted high into the air. Blue Devils with another chance as it's Weldon delivering a big hit behind the net. Now a chance in front with the backhand, but he fanned on it. Drew Ricketts received the big blow there behind the net. Physical play out of Weldon. 4.5 minutes remaining in this opening period. That one dumped in, but whistle blown to face off. So the goal for George was his 5th of the season. So 5th of the season for George. 8th of the season for McMahon for Pittsford. And we got a ball game. Shots on goal, 6-4 in favor of Victor. As another nice job there, and a stop right into the chest of Aiden Brown. He's been strong in the early going, beaten on the Victor goal a few minutes ago, but as I said, a nice setup on that one by Irwin. Left Cole with a wide open net. That one bounced in, collected in the corner by Pittsford's Charles Hazel. Now it's shifted over to Bradley Pollard. Pollard flips it up down the middle of the ice, and this one will go all the way down to McBride, and he'll cover up. And a penalty, power play opportunity coming up for Victor. As to the penalty box goes Hazel. 2 minutes. Let's see what the call was. We'll await the announcement. Inside the 4-minute mark here in the opening period. 2-1 is your score.
Pittsford penalty number 5, Charles Hazel, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Hazel to the box for unsportsmanlike conduct for 2 minutes. Maybe encroaching on the goaltender a bit there. Didn't quite see what he did, but the power play nearly proving critical as Victor an opportunity, but Brown able to turn it away. Good chance there for the Blue Devils. Comes up empty. As you see for our goal cam here, another chance in front, but Brown got the pad on it. This one dumped around the boards. Cole trying to collect it in the corner. Also there for Victor was Christopher Donnelly, but this one sent down the ice by the Panthers. for McBride. Able to settle it. Worked it to Irwin now behind the net. And across the line now comes Cole, coast to coast. Simon Cole, that one went high. Tanner Radonia able to corral it momentarily for Victor. Now it's Irwin near the blue line. Irwin sends this one on net, but Brown able to get the right pad on it. In the corner. Now Pittsford looking to clear it out, and they do. Nice job by McMahon. And a change for both sides. 30 seconds remaining in the power play, 2.5 minutes remaining in the period. Here comes Victor on the attack. Brown able to stop that one. Bounced up briefly, and charging in after it was Caleb Clark, but Brown able to cover up, and Clark sent into the net, which becomes dislodged, but put it back in place. More of a face-off coming up to Brown's left. Face-off won by the Blue Devils. Trying to even the score before this first period is through, but that one gets away. And now the Blue Devils sent chasing after it. Comes Oliver Cole. Still chasing after this one, able to regain possession of the puck behind the net. Now worked in the near boards by Pittsford. Streaking up is Keegan Garver. Forces it in, and a shot on net, but McMahon was there to turn it away. Nice positioning by McMahon there. Excuse me, by McBride. So he's able to come up with a save. 1:35 remaining in the opening period, 2-1. Pittsford in the lead. Pink the Rink night here at Tim Hortons Iceplex. Alex Brasky with you on the Varsity Media Sports Network. This one dumped in. Victor chasing after it. Tanner Radonia had a stick on it momentarily, but now it's Pittsford on the attack. Garver looking for it in front of the net. Keegan Ahern's pass was tipped away, but Pittsford able to come up with it. Panthers maintain possession here in the Blue Devils' defensive zone. And a nice job by Victor clearing it away. Casey Regan dumps it over the line, but Victor comes up with it. Clark dumped it in for Victor. Regan in the corner. Clark chasing after him. A little trip up there, but they will play on. 25 seconds remaining in the period. Here comes Pittsford. Ricketts in across the blue line. Sends it in front. And nobody home for Pittsford there on the second try. McBride came up with the save. Rebound. Nobody home for the Panthers. Dumped in by Victor. Final 5 seconds here in the first. And we will head to the first intermission. 2-1, Pittsford in the lead. Goals scored by Simon George and Brady McMahon. Victor's goal scored by Simon Cole. 9-6, Victor has the advantage in shots on goal. We head to the intermission here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media. Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050. Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
All right, and we're back here at Tim Hortons Iceplex on the Varsity Media Sports Network. My name is Alex Brasky alongside Joel Belthazer, Patrick Sloan, and Spencer White. It's Pink the Rink night here between Pittsford and Victor, and we got a good one brewing. Pittsford took an early 2-0 lead, but Victor bounced back with a goal late in the first period, and now we head to the second in a one-goal game. Packed house here. Tough to get a parking spot in the same zip code as the rink here. A lot of people here supporting both of these teams. Pittsford at 9-2-1, members of Class A. Victor at 4-5-2, members of Class B. Goal scored by Pittsford came from first Brady McMahon, then Simon George. And Victor's goal scored by Simon Cole. Victor holds the advantage in shots on goal. Pittsford with 6, Victor with 9. As this has been a nice matchup thus far. This one in the Pittsford defensive zone as the Blue Devils looking to light the lamp early here in the second. That one kept in by Oliver Cole. Another one tipped on net by Dylan Weldon. That one's covered up by Brown, and we'll have a face-off to his right. Told you about Pink the Rink earlier, this annual event, honoring several of those impacted by cancer here tonight. Krista Morge, Erica Hassett, Patty Rund, Terry Jones, Dawn Schnell, Cynthia Perkins, Fran Fox, Sally Marcotte, Jennifer Reagan, Eileen Farlow, Cindy Redonia, Lisa Mandarano, Arjoanne Keys, Sylvia Correa Dumalig, Lindsay Groom, Mary Militello, Ellen Goke, Diana Hayes, Michaela Yenestroza, Maria Terrazas, Darcy Leiden, Mary Bruinsma, Christina Green, and Kathy Godzik, all being honored here this evening. Great thing that the Pittsford Central School District does each year. Over $100,000 raised for the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester. So here comes Victor pushing it up the ice as Christopher Donnelly works it over to Caleb Clark up the board, and this one taken away by Pittsford's Edward Wu behind the net now. Panthers working it up center over the blue line. There's David Pollard giving it a run. Good skate there from Pollard, but it was turned away. Here comes Victor's Ian Klobier. He gets it behind the net now. Taken away by Pittsford. Pushed up along the boards. Victor able to collect it. It's Cole before he had it taken away by Peter Yorovinsky. Behind the net now for George. Gets it away. Now it's in Cole's possession after Bergio slid it over to him. This one tipped near the Pittsford bench. You see Regan battling for it. Also over there was Griffin Rizzi for the Panthers. Sandwiching Victor's Christopher Donnelly. Weldon delivering a check behind the net. That's Irwin trying to dump it in. Pittsford comes up with it. Man along the near boards, but he had it taken away by Victor. Nice defensive play there by Weldon. So his fingerprints all over this game here tonight. 10-7. Shots on goal in favor of Victor now. 13.5 minutes remaining in the second period. Here come the Panthers as McMahon another chance. Gets it back, sends it on. That one deflected in front. Nice job by Irwin getting a leg on it. And a big hit delivered there near the near wall. Dylan Weldon pushing a Panthers player down. But here comes Pittsford on the attack once again as it was Erskine. He had it tipped away. Now behind the net, it's Ryan Franchak. That one in front of the net, tipped up and away. Nice job by Franchak, helping out his goaltender McBride. McBride lost his stick momentarily, but able to regain. Near the line as Victor dumps it back in, but chasing after it is Erskine. Keeping it in for Victor is Eli Weingart. Now it's Nathan Romas sending it on net before it's stopped by Brown. Here are the Class A standings. Pittsford near the top, 77 points behind leader McQuaid, who's a fantastic season, 13-3 to Pittsford's 9-2-1. Penfield also near the top of the standings. That one's sent on net, just wide left. We'll call Courier. Two players hit the ice. Now it's the Panthers on the attack. It was Pollard sending it just wide. Pollard with it again. Finally taken away by the Blue Devils. Poirier sends it down ice, and that's an icing. Here's the Class B standings. Batavia Notre Dame United has defeated both of these teams recently, as well as Webster Schrader sits atop the Class B standings. A 13-game winning streak for Batavia Notre Dame United, which improved its record to 14-1 on the season this afternoon with that win over Webster Schrader. So everybody looking up at United. Victor has dropped down to Class B this season after quite the run in Class A. Batavia Notre Dame United also dropped down to Class B. Thought they had escaped their arch nemesis Victor, but Victor drops down with them, and United got the better of the Blue Devils in the two teams matchup the other night, even last night as a matter of fact. A big hit delivered there. Victor's Cole with a chance now, but a nice save there made by Brown. So Cole doing it in various ways, the physicality and the offensive skill. Able to chase this one down and beat the Pittsburgh defenders, but Brown able to remain stout between the pipes and turn that one away. Cole has been impressive here tonight, undoubtedly. One in front of the net. Victor continues to keep the pressure on. It was a fast start for Pittsford, but the Blue Devils have settled in. They spent a lot of time in the Panthers zone thus far in this period. In the corner for Cole. Tried to flip it on with the backhand, but once again, Brown was there. Always seems to be in the right position, an experienced player showing his hockey IQ. And net Victor now working it the other way. Weldon lost it, but able to get it back. Sends it on net, a bouncing puck. Brown turned away and a little pushing and shoving in front of the net with Cole jockeying for position near the crease. And an icing call coming up. As I said before, this place is about as packed as you're going to get for a high school game. Bleachers around the ice. The fans are filling them here tonight. Chick-fil-A Arena at Tim Hortons Iceplex as Brown stops another one. It's going to be interesting to see how that Class B bracket plays out this year with United just steamrolling through that classification thus far. Their lone defeat coming at the hands of Section 6 competition. I believe it was Williamsville East. So unbeaten against Section 5 competition. Victor certainly has the pedigree, though. This is a championship program, and although their record may not indicate it, they will be in contention down the stretch. A well-coached team. Victor coached by Mike Ferrari, and Pittsford coached by Steve Thorane. As I said before, both of these teams have to grind out opponents on the defensive end this season. Victor a little bit more well-sized and a bit more physical of a group. Pittsford perhaps with the speed advantage. And it served the Panthers well in the early going with that 2-1 lead as a hit near the blue line. Simon George sent a Victor player to his backside, and a chance in front, but it went wide. Now it's chased down by Nathan Romas in the corner for Victor. A little help there from Justin Slavny. Now to the opposite side for Eli Weingart before a big collision with Charles Seiler near the Pittsford bench. Puck tip near the front of the crease. McBride remains strong. This one gets by him, but it went wide of the net. That one sent just a bit wide. Nice job by McBride there, standing tall. A couple of chances for Pittsford. Now trail and shot 16-10. Victor with the advantage. No icing call coming up. Pittsford thought they were going to have it, but the official says no dice. Play on. 8 minutes remaining here. A nice pass up the center, and now Pittsford with an opportunity. Sent on in front, at least that was the attempt before it was deflected away by the Victor defense. Now here comes the Blue Devils' Caleb Clark. He had it taken away. Sent down was Keegan Ahern. And now here comes Victor's Ian Klobier. Before he dumps it in, works his way after it, but Pittsford able to come up with it in the corner. Here come the Panthers. Center net, glove save, Seiler. Pittsford forced to dump that one in as they couldn't keep it in. Victor now looking to go the other way. They work it over the line, and Pittsford comes right back. So this is Pink the Rink night. All proceeds benefiting Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester. Their mission is to cultivate community among those touched by breast or gynecologic cancer. To empower informed decision-making through education, support, and advocacy. And to advance research in our region with the goal of eradicating breast cancer. Pittsford Hockey continues to raise awareness and funds for the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester. Through this amazing event, Pink the Rink, over $100,000 raised for the corporate sponsors, family sponsorships, ticket and t-shirt sales. And the Pittsford Hockey program joins the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester in their support of those touched by breast or gynecologic cancer. Got it on the second try, Joel. I don't know if I've ever said that word before. I think I've heard it. Gynecologic. See, you know what? I'm just going to give up. I'm a sportscaster after all. But as I said, this is just a phenomenal event. This is my second time experiencing this. I experienced it a few years ago. But being able to call the action and really take it in this way, and also learn a bit more about it by a bit of the research and also this game program provided to me, certainly makes you realize what a great event that this is each and every year. Kudos to the Pittsford hockey program and also Victor for showing their support this season. Uniforms definitely the best part of the action on the ice. The Victor team filling the V in and the numbers with pink, and Pittsford with the pink sweaters and the ribbon in the center. So can't say enough about the efforts put forth by everyone involved in this event each season. They've got some good hockey as well. A 2-1 game. Pittsford in the lead, 2-0. The Panthers jumped out before Victor came through with a late goal in the first period. We've been scoreless throughout this second period. It's been a defensive struggle, and I think some of us saw that coming. As I said, both of these teams really like to lock up on that end once they are able to get a lead after that first period, and we've seen Pittsford try to do that here. Though they have had a few good skates at the net as well. Here's Weingart, dumps it in along the boards, chasing after it. Goes Seiler, fights for it in the corner. Unable to win that one, as it's Pittsford's Bradley Pollard. Able to work it over the line. Bouncing puck into the corner, an opportunity for the Panthers, but no. Whistle and a face-off. I'll tell you what, Joel, I didn't have time. I visited the vending machines. I think there's a concession stand here somewhere, and saw someone walking around with a soft pretzel. My goodness gracious. Might have to get my hands on one of those come the second intermission. It's the beauty of hockey. You have more than one opportunity to go to the concession stand. Or the restroom if need be. Inside 5 minutes remaining here in the second period. Ooh, big hit delivered near the boards. Excuse me, no, not Irwin. Redonia in there on the hit. Both of those players wearing the C here this evening for Victor. Both players playing quite the physical game as well, so easy to get those two confused. Both high motor players who are not shy when it comes to physical contact. Here's Cole, the goal for Victor already, looking to make it his second, but he had it tipped away. Nice play by Pollard. Now it's in the corner. Fighting for it is Redonia. And now it's sent down the ice by Pittsford. And an icing call. Pittsford would like to wish special thanks to Celeste Fromm, the event's founder, along with Pittsford Athletic Director Patrick Irving and Pittsford hockey staff and families, along with the Victor hockey staff and families. All have played an essential role in tonight's event. Many others as well. Pittsford District Teachers Association also have their hands in on the proceedings. Everybody getting involved for a great community event. .45 remaining in the second period. Pittsford looking to get some more distance between itself and Victor here. Panthers keeping it in. net now. Charles Hessel able to work it around the boards, but now here comes Victor Cole across the line. The offensive zone. He's sent down, and a penalty coming up on Pittsford. Victor will have the power play, but Cole went down in a heap. And that's going to bring the athletic trainer out, I believe. Big hit there as Cole appeared to have the rug pulled out from under him. Let's hope he didn't hit his head here. Here's maybe a lower body. As Cole makes his way off the ice under his own power. That's a good sign. An empty trip for the athletic trainer as Cole just kind of got up and skated off. Hopeful that he's okay. This is the second injury that Victor's had to deal with here this evening. Two key players, Cole going down now. It was Irwin earlier. So hopeful that Cole can work his way back onto the ice as Victor captain Tanner Radonia speaking with the official near center ice, pleading his case. Perhaps more than a 2-minute penalty, but that's all they'll get as Victor's on the power play. So this is a chance for the Blue Devils. Said at the top of the broadcast, special teams would be critical in this one, and see if Victor can come up with the goal on the man advantage. Pittsburgh's done a pretty good job on the penalty kill thus far. It's 17-12, Victor in the lead in shots. In the net now, both teams jockeying for position. Pittsburgh maybe doing a little bit of playing possum. That one kept in. Nice deflection there by Radonia as Irwin, another captain for this Victor team. Nice job deflecting it, but he looked to take it off the wrist there as appears to be in a bit of pain. He'll head to the bench. Irwin's second time heading to the bench. Big check delivered near the boards. Samuel Streb, that one taken away momentarily, but the Erskine went crashing to the ice. Comes Victor. Donnelly works it in. Turned away by the Panthers, however. Now it's dumped down the ice. And McBride sent it behind the net for Clark. Clark, nice job working his way past the Pittsford player. The offensive zone, the whistle. Offside. So 36 seconds remaining in the power play, 1:44 remaining in the second period. Victor trailing 2-1. I think the rink night at Tim Hortons Iceplex. Weldon doing a nice job for Victor, getting it into the offensive zone, but it was quickly turned away by Pittsford. Victor comes up with it, however. Here's Oliver Cole. Up the boards, tried to get it back. Griffin Rizzi turned it away for Pittsford, however. Shifted over to Justin Slavny. Sent on, a shorthanded attempt there for Hessel. Right into the chest of McBride. Maintained his strong performance here tonight. 1:16 remaining in the period now. 9 seconds in the power play. Face off in the Victor defensive zone. Final seconds. Kick off the clock on the power play. Pittsford back to full strength, as it's David Pollard coming out of the penalty box. Inside the final minute here in the second period. Pittsford trying to make a late surge. Dumped in front of the net. Score! Griffin Rizzi, the Selly into the boards near the Pittsford student section, and the power play expires, and Pittsford a quick goal to increase their advantage to 3-1. Griffin Rizzi. Nice job sending it in front of the net. It appeared as if it was Erskine. No, it was Ryan Munzinger. Nice pass in front, and Rizzi was able to finish the job. It was really Munzinger's effort that got that goal done. Chasing it into the corner, putting it in front for Rizzi, who able to push it past McBride for the 2-goal lead. Critical score in this one. That one tipped up into the netting. 7 seconds remaining in the period. We'll have a face-off coming up. And here's the goal. Beautiful setup. Rizzi able to power it past McBride for the tally. Whole team Selly game on point, and the band on point tonight. Look at those tubas go. Doing a great job bringing the school spirit and creating a great atmosphere inside the arena. And that'll do it for the second period of play. Pittsford takes a 2-goal lead. Griffin Rizzi with the tally. We head to the intermission. We'll be back. Alex Brasky, Joel Belthazer, Spencer White, and Patrick Sloan on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net. Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media. Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Did you know Varsity Media now offers action photography for all sporting events? Available for individuals or teams, we'll send dedicated photographers down to field level to capture your best moments. Our rates are affordable and our photos will leave you with lasting memories for a lifetime. Contact us today, mention this ad, and get $25 off your first order. Email ben@varsitymedia.net or call 516-403-2050. Varsity Media offers live streaming services for any sport. With human beings behind the camera, you can expect the proper coverage angles during each game. We offer customizable options such as live scoreboard, multiple cameras, instant replay, graphics, and even announcers. Find out how you can save $100 off a live stream package with Varsity Media by calling 516-403-2050 or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Are you a local business looking for new and creative ways to promote your company? Varsity Media offers affordable rates that can get your message across to a demographic of 18 to 54 years of age. Our follower base across social media is over 50,000 strong, and our viewership numbers per game are in the thousands. Don't blow your advertising budget on old staples like TV and radio media. Reach out to Varsity Media to get the best bang for your buck.
Hey sports fans, did you know Varsity Media live stream broadcasts get viewed by college coaches nationwide? Through our announcers' storytelling and insight on your athletes, we can help your players get an edge on college recruiting. Find out how by reaching out to Varsity Media today, 516-403-2050, or email ben@varsitymedia.net.
Feel like your game film is too stagnant and not providing you with the insight that your coaches had hoped for? Varsity Media offers game film to help your coaches develop a game plan to execute on game day. Our current clients love the Varsity Media difference, which includes more insightful camera angles and a speedy upload process. Start building your championship team today with award-winning individuals at Varsity Media.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Fans, now time for the raffle bag drawings. The first bag is the Valentine's Date Basket. Ticket number 193-234. So the Valentine's Date Basket goes to ticket number 193-234.
Why'd you come back down?
Next raffle basket is for the Sabres club level tickets and Sabres gear. Here's our ticket number The ticket number is 192870. Once again, for the Sabres Club level tickets, 192870. This is your raffle basket number 1, a bunch of gift cards and other assorted goodies. Ticket number is 193175. That's raffle basket 193175. For raffle basket 2, ticket number 193063. That's for raffle basket 2, 193063. For raffle basket number 3, a bunch of Pittsford hockey stuff. Ticket number 193133. That's raffle basket 3. The ticket number is 193133. And the final basket, this is the Valentine's Day basket. Ticket number 192973. That's 192973 for the Valentine's Day basket. Thanks to everyone who supported the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester with their donations and contributions. Just want to recognize some of our corporate t-shirt sponsors: NWA Incorporated, Pittsford Pub and Grill, Ralph Honda, Third Rock Solar, Unitas Group, Cooper Haynes, The Thirsty Turtle, B.E.G.M. Brown and Company, Woods Fogarty Gilman, Slinko, Chromebook Cookies, KB Graphics, and RPS Screen Printing.
Welcome back to Tim Hortons Iceplex here in Henrietta, Chick-fil-A Arena. Pink the Rink night, hosted by the Pittsford hockey program. Victor taking on the Panthers and trailing by 2 entering the third period. This is a rematch of last year's Class A final, won in double overtime by Pittsford, 2-1. What a great game that was. As you see the highlights here on the Varsity Media Sports Network, Victor struck first. Pittsford came right back and was able to outlast the Blue Devils in double OT, and the game-winning goal, the jubilation displayed by the Panthers, knocked off Victor, the defending champion, to take the crown in Class A last season. What a game, and we had it for you right here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. As we do this contest, it was a 2-1 game late in the second before Pittsford was able to put another goal past Victor's Nathan McBride. Griffin Rizzi, the latest goal for the Panthers, assisted by Ryan Munzinger. We're underway here in the third period, 17 minutes remaining. As the Panthers are going to look to salt this one away and find out their opponent in the defensive zone, as we saw them do for much of that second period before breaking through for the late goal to put some distance between themselves and their opponent. Pittsford looking to improve to 10-2-1. Victor sitting at 4-5-2, on the season. Victor in Class B this year. I believe they had 998 beds numbered. So that's only, I believe, 2 away from being a Class A team. It's amazing how those numbers work sometimes. That one dumped down the near boards. Chase after by Victor's Parker Irwin. Now Pittsford in control, looking to keep it in, and they're unable to as that was deflected away. Nice job by Victor's Dylan Weldon. There's Brady McMahon with it for Pittsford. He scored the Panthers' first goal of the evening. Simon George, the second for Pittsford. As we said during the first period, chuck a puck after the second during the intermission. We saw some youngsters in front of us who came very close to putting it right on that pink bullseye. All proceeds benefiting this Pink to Rink night, which benefits the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester. Over $100,000 raised through this event, which is put on annually since 2010. Great event to be a part of, and we're proud to be a part of it here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. And a whistle face-off coming up. You see Victor's Caleb Clark done some good work here tonight. This Blue Devil squad. Face-off won by the Blue Devils. Gavin Bergio chases it down. Now it's Cole, Simon Cole that is, knocking it in. So that one's sent on net, but high and wide. And this one covered up by Brown. 15:05 remaining in the third period. 18-15. Shots are in favor of Victor, but the score in favor of the Panthers. 3-1. Said it earlier, I need a shuttle to the car after this. The parking lot quite full here at Tim Hortons Iceplex. And the snow and wind certainly making the walk to the car quite daunting. Swung in the corner. Tipped up. Past the blue line, now near center ice. Taken by Pittsford. It's Erskine near the Panthers bench. Now taken away by the Blue Devils. Eli Weingart had it briefly before he was knocked off the puck, and now a hooking call against Weingart, showing a bit of frustration, and he's going to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. The Panthers with the power play. Face-off won by the Panthers. Trying to keep it in. McMahon shifts it over now to the far side. It's Ricketts in front. Keegan Ahern sent it on, and looked like that was McMahon. Can you get the replay, Joel? I was looking down at my roster. Such a quick shot there. Let's see. Ahern with it. Yeah, and the one-timer to McMahon, his second goal of the evening. Snipe there. Rocket put past McBride, and it's 4-1 Panthers. As I said, I thought Ahern was going to send that one on net. Looked down at my roster, and next thing you knew, shifted it up to the point for McMahon, and the rocket past McBride for the 3-goal Panthers lead. Really putting the pedal down here in the final period. They're up the near side. Caleb Clark trying to provide his team with an opportunity. Quality defense being applied by the Panthers. One shipped ahead, and Pittsford will make a change. Line kept in by Clark. Eventually Pittsford able to get it out. Now here comes Ahern with an opportunity. Sent on, but a nice save made by McBride. Another chance there. The Panthers, as you see the goal once again that I didn't quite see at first, but boy, oh boy, rocket there. Man, and a nice setup from Keegan Ahern. Someone pushed behind the net. And chasing after it. They're able to tip it away. Kept in by McMahon now. In the corner. Gets it up top. Munzinger in front. Nice pad there from McBride. Another good opportunity there for the Panthers. Munzinger sent it on, but it went well wide. Pittsburgh trying to keep it in, but Blue Devils able to send it out past the line. Pittsburgh, another change coming up as they dump it in. Griffin Rizzi back onto the ice, one of the goals for Pittsford here this evening. That one gets away from Victor's Ryan Franchak. Pittsford trying to set things up in the offensive zone. Chipped in front. Knocked away by the Blue Devils. Now it's kept in by Erskine. Erskine skating behind the net now. Very closely by Cole. Now up top for Ricketts. Works it back in the corner. And taken away by Victor. Cole, a nice job flipping it up and out. Now the Blue Devils looking to turn the tide. Shot on net. Brown able to swallow that one up. And a face-off. 10:58 remaining in the third period. 3-goal lead for the Panthers. Chance there, nice save. Made by Aiden Brown. He's been impressive here tonight. Stopped 18 of the 19 shots he's faced now. 19 of the 20 perhaps. Not sure if the Ward had a shot on goal. But Will had a nice save with the right pad. Victor trying to keep it in here. Time ticking away on the Blue Devils, facing a 3-goal deficit. Into the corner. The Devils doing a nice job keeping it in, but not many opportunities here against the Panthers' defense. Once again, dumped back into the corner. Reingard trying to chase after it. Now along the board, Seiler working on it. Swarmed by Casey Regan, and looked like Ahern was in there as well. No, that was Simon George on the defense on the near side. Tough to see with some of the Pittsford uniforms. They have shown the tendency to get tucked into the padding a little bit more often than the Victor uniforms. Love the pink throughout the arena, supporting this great cause, Pink the Rink Night here in Henrietta. This one slid into the Pittsford defensive zone. That one sent on net by Christopher Donnelly, but once again it appeared as if Brown got a pad on it. Didn't give that a shot on goal, but it appeared as if Brown was there to make the save. Zone. Panthers controlling it. Just trying to work the final 9 minutes off the clock here. It's been a solid performance from Pittsford. Goals scored by Brady McMahon twice. Simon George and Griffin Rizzi. The lone goal for Victor has come from Simon Cole. Aiden Brown has been fantastic between the pipes tonight. Also give his defense plenty of credit. And there now Bradley Pollard, he's done a great job. Also Drew Ricketts. Both players who do a great job moving the puck for this Panthers team. And really working it up to their playmakers. You can see here another chance for the Panthers. That one turned away. Dumped in behind the net. That one slid past McBride. Victor able to clear it out. Here come the Blue Devils now. Cole dumps it in. Pushed near the crease, but nothing doing for the Blue Devils. As the Panthers dump it back out. Inside 8 minutes to go here in the third. Oh, we had a music being played there. I think someone was a little trigger happy. Well, Mr. Brightside. Put the kibosh on that real quick. Here's a chance for Victor. Tipping it ahead to himself is Redonia. That one wide of the net. And Pittsburgh comes up with it, dumps it out. Big collision near the corner wall, but Victor's Caleb Clark signaling to the bench that he's okay. Stayed down briefly, but was able to regain his footing. A penalty here and a power play coming up from Victor, as it's Pittsford's Drew Ricketts called for charging, perhaps? Not sure what the call was there. So a face-off to the right of Aiden Brown. 5-minute penalty for Drew Ricketts.
Pittsford penalty to number 6, Drew Ricketts. On 5-minute major, contact to the head.
Contact to the head. Called on Ricketts. So that will send him to the penalty box for quite some time. And now Victor, perhaps with a 2-man advantage coming up. And they do. So Victor with a chance to get back into it as Brady McMahon sent to the old sin bin. 2-minute minor penalty for the Pittsford senior. So Victor trying to take advantage now with a 5-on-3.
Pittsford penalty to number 26, Brady McMahon, 2 minutes for roughing.
In front through the crease and the far near side, excuse me. Victor continuing to try to find an opening here on the 2-man advantage. Solid defense being applied by Bradley Pollard, as has been the case throughout the evening. And now Pittsford with a chance for a shorthanded goal, sent on net, but McBride was there. Looked like that one was sent into the side of the net. Pittsford has been able to do that a few times here this evening on the penalty kill. About a good rush and a chance at a shorthanded goal, but they came up empty once again. And now some pushing and shoving in the crease. Tension's running high here in this 3-goal game. Tell you what, Joel, we got to get this Panthers mascot some FaceTime here. He or she has been incredible tonight. Was on the ice for Chuck-a-Puck on skates. And now, as I say that, it's taking a seat, perhaps a little winded, just going wild in the student section. It's really been bringing the energy to the Panther tonight. As I said, showing the skill. Oh, it's back. It's back. Look at that. Oh, too late. See, I think it noticed that the camera was on it, and it went quiet, and then put the camera back on, and it went dancing again. Shot on goal, and Cole scores his second of the game. Victor cuts its deficit in half with 6:04 remaining in the third. Cole, top shelf. And it's 4-2. Almost knocked the water bottle. Nice shot from Cole, and it beats the goaltender Brown for the second time this evening, and it's a 4-2 game. Victor still with a slight opportunity here to work the comeback. 6 minutes remaining. They're going to have to push quickly still with 3:36 remaining in the man advantage. As McMahon has made his way back onto the ice for Pittsford. But Ricketts remains in the penalty box. Here comes Victor in front, and another goal for the Blue Devils. Clark puts it in front to Pollard, who finishes the job. 4-3 game. 5:42 remaining. Special teams proving critical. Power play goal. The second in a matter of seconds for Victor, as it's Pollard with the tally with 5:42 remaining in the game. And Victor remains on the man advantage as the major penalty at 3:19. 4-1, less than a minute ago. And now we got a 4-3 game. Victor storming back. First on the 2-man advantage, and now the man advantage. First it was Cole scoring his second of the game. And excuse me, that was Victor's Dylan Weldon putting it in. I called out the Pittsford player number 23, Dylan Weldon, on the goal. So Dylan Weldon scores his first of the game. My apologies on the missed call. But Victor doing a great job battling here. 4:45 remaining in the third. That one's centering net. And Donnelly puts it there for Cole, who records the hat trick and ties the game at 4. 4:36 remaining in the third. Victor has tied the game, 3 goals in about 2 minutes. And the Blue Devils have come storming back. And it all started with the 5-minute major called on Ricketts, and the hats come onto the ice, at least one hat thrown onto the ice. As the hat trick for Simon Cole. Victor has evened things up at 4. What a game and what a comeback put forth here by the Blue Devils, and a timeout called by the Panthers. 2:15 remaining in the power play. Panthers trying to stop the bleeding, as it was Christopher Donnelly putting it in front and Simon Cole finishing on the rebound. And Victor celebrating in front of the Pittsford student section, as they have come all the way back here in the third period. And here's the goal from Cole earlier in the period, his second of the game. And then we had Dylan Weldon, who I incorrectly called, cut it to a 4-3 game. As you see here, put in front by Caleb Clark, and Weldon finishing the job. And then Cole with his third of the game, the hat trick, tying it at 4. Nice job by Donnelly, and then Cole powering it past Aiden Brown, who had done an incredible job throughout the course of this game. And then the 2-man advantage led to the first goal, and now the man advantage has led to 2 more. 2:13 remaining in the power play here. Pittsford desperately trying to kill the final 2 minutes of Victor's man advantage. Ricketts in the net due to the contact in the head area of a Victor player. And now here's Clark sending it on net up into the mesh. And now some pushing and shoving in the crease, as Brown unhappy with Weldon. And it's Pollard pleading his case. This has been a physical game, and it continues to be such. That one tipped up into the mesh, and you see the pushing and shoving from Brown. "4-4 is your score. 4:13 remaining in the third. 1:52 remaining in the power play. Victor trying to come all the way back and take the lead. Nice job by Pittsford's McMahon. And now a chance here. He shoots and he scores. Brady McMahon, the shorthanded goal and the hat trick. Stars are out here at Tim Hortons Iceplex, as Brady McMahon has given his team the lead with 4:02 remaining in the third. The shorthanded goal from McMahon, streaking past the Victor defense and beating McBride with another backhanded try. But if we've seen anything here tonight, this game not over yet. 4-1 with less than 7 minutes remaining here in the third. Now 5-4 with 4:02 remaining in the final stanza. 1:35 remaining in the power play. Victor trying to come back here. And Pittsford able to clear it. Oliver Cole over to Simon Cole, sends it on net. Brown turns it away with the blocker. And now it's sent down the ice by the Panthers. Three and a half minutes remaining here in the third. Panthers trying to avoid overtime. Victor trying to send it to an extra session. More pushing and shoving near the near wall. And the puck flipped up into the air by Clark. 3:22 remaining here in the third. What happened on that goal from McMahon? The Victor defender lost his footing, and that allowed McMahon to skate in unabated toward the goaltender McBride and put a move on him and work the backhand into the back of the net. 3:15 remaining in the third period now. Victor on the charge. Here come the Blue Devils. It's Cole trying to do it himself. Taken away now onto the stick of Pittsford's McMahon. This one flipped down the ice. And it's McBride there to slow it up for Cole. Oliver Cole near the Pittsford bench. Sends it in near Brown, and a delayed penalty. No delayed call. 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Victor, one last chance here, but it's turned away. Now flipped in to the Pittsford defensive zone. 2:20 remaining here in the third. Clark with it for Victor. Bursting out of the box is Ricketts. He'll head to the Pittsford bench. No, Ricketts will stay on now. It was Ricketts' 5-minute major penalty that opened the floodgates for Victor, who poured in 3 goals here in the third over the course of 2 minutes to tie it at 4. But then Brady McMahon stormed past the Blue Devils defense and beat Nathan McBride to make it a 5-4 game with about 4 minutes remaining. Now 2:17 remaining here in the third. Pittsford trying to put the finishing touches here on what they hope will be a win on Pink the Rink night. Been a great night all around, some quality hockey. All for a good cause, proceeds going to the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester. Over $100,000 raised since 2010. And plenty of excitement generated here this evening as well. Inside the 2-minute mark here in the third. And sent in over the line, and it gets past Bradley Pollard. Chasing after it is Victor's Christopher Donnelly. Now it was kept in momentarily by Justin Slavny, but now Pittsford going the other way. McBride beaten. Pittsford one for a little bit of insurance, as it's Keegan Ahern beating McBride there to make it a 6-4 game with 1:36 remaining in the third. That one created in part by Keegan Garver. Over to McMahon, and then Ahern beats McBride to put Pittsford ahead by 2. That's a critical goal here with 1:36 remaining, but it's not over yet. Victor calls for timeout.
Victor.
As the Panthers, the insurance goal. A 3-on-2, work to perfection, finished by Keegan Ahern. The Pittsford faithful collectively breathes a sigh of relief. As it looks like they may avoid overtime here. Looked like they were going to skate away with this one, but Victor, to their credit, came storming back via the two-man advantage, then the man advantage. But to Pittsford's credit, they were able to settle in, and there is the Panther, who's been dancing up a storm all night, except for when we put the camera on it. Plenty of pride being shown for Aiden Brown here. He's put forth a quality performance. Really was put in a tough spot by 2 quick penalties called against the Panthers, but he was able to settle in and make a couple of stops there to squeak out the penalty kill and keep his team tied at 4 before McMahon came through with a goal, and then Ahern, one for good measure. 1:30 remaining here in the third period. This one sent in to the Pittsford bench, tipped in there by a Victor player. We'll have a face-off to Brown's left. And no, it appears the face-off will come in the neutral zone. You got to get this Panther dancing by the time the game's over. Really putting on a show. The net is empty for Victor. Icing is the call. We'll have a face-off in the Pittsford defensive zone. And there it is. We got a little something, Joel. Had to show the moves off before the broadcast was through. The Panther bringing the energy here this evening. That one's sent into the bleachers. Quick story about my hockey fandom, Joel. When I first watched hockey as a youngster, my grandfather, for the first, I don't know, about a month of me watching hockey, told me the puck was made of licorice. And I believed him. So that was an interesting start to my hockey fandom. It's been a struggle in that regard, rooting for the Sabres over the years. Their latest abysmal effort coming today, after it seemed they had gotten the ship righted. A major setback for Buffalo this afternoon, but as we always do, we continue to root. Pittsford tried to get the empty netter, but the icing call as it went wide of the net. We've all heard about the pit there in Orchard Park near Highmark Stadium. That's spreading like wildfire on social media. I tweeted out this afternoon, why not throw the Sabres in the pit? You know, just get it over with. Spare us all from the torture and misery of rooting for the team. It's been tough. That one in front, Victor had a chance, but the net became dislodged, and now the whistle's blown as Bradley Pollard sent into the net. And 46 seconds remaining here in the third. Pittsford band has also done a nice job bringing the energy. Face-off, won by Victor. Blue Devils keeping it in, and that one chipped on. The net became dislodged again. I think the Panther has moved on. Done dancing now. What I was most impressed with the Panther was it put the skates on for the halftime the second intermission chuck-a-puck. That is skill. This one's sent on. A few opportunities here for Victor, but Brown has remained stout. Now a little pushing and shoving as Keegan Garver supporting his goalie, as it appeared Tanner Radonia was giving him the business a little bit there. There's the Panther. Oh boy, what entertainment. Panther set up the bullseye at center ice, and when all the pucks came flying in, it dove for cover. And that one into the back of the net. Christopher Donnelly puts it in for Victor. And just like that, a 1-goal game with 27 seconds remaining. So don't head to your cars just yet, folks. Don't head to the fridge, I guess I should say, for the viewers at home. A 1-goal game with 27 seconds left. And as we've seen all night, Victor's been able to strike quick. Looking to do so again, still with the goalie pulled here. Blue Devils into the offensive zone on the attack. Here's Clark along the near boards. Works it out to Cole, looking for his fourth goal. Tipped on, but Pittsford able to deny it. And the Panthers put in the empty netter with 1.1 remaining. Pittsford's gonna walk away with the win on Pink the Rink night. It's Charles Hessel sending the Panther into a frenzy. So 1 second remaining here as it's Hessel putting it in before the buzzer sounds. That'll look good on the stat sheet there. Got to take your opportunities when they come. The puck drop, all but a formality. And Pittsford takes the win. Great cause, great event, great hockey put on display here this evening at Tim Hortons Iceplex and Chick-fil-A Arena. Here on the Varsity Media Sports Network, Alex Brasky for Joel Belthazer, Spencer White, and Patrick Sloan signing off. We'll see you next time.
Congratulations, Coach.